Girl, it's me. 30 days ago, I met a man on Match.com and we're getting married. Let's get into it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are looking at a particular case of a woman who met a guy on Match.com and is getting married to him after 30 days of knowing him.
Girl, it's me. 30 days ago, I met a man on Match.com and we're getting married. Let's get into it. I'm at home doing my thing. If you saw the first part, then you already know. I don't even need to be modest about it. I still believe in love. This is the side of TikTok where we still believe in love and magical things are happening and we are not angry at the fucking world and think everyone is out to get us. That is not what we're here for, okay? We're here for all the giddy feelings and the authentic love connections. And those of you who watched part 1, I met the guy. We matched on Match December the 6th. We talked December the 7th. I didn't see it until December the 7th. And we met on December the 29th. Well, before we met, which he came to my party, I was like, we had already was like, we getting married. And it felt real from the fucking beginning. And here's the thing. It didn't even feel, let me turn my light on. There we go. It didn't even feel weird, okay? It didn't even feel weird. It felt like it's supposed to be happening. So he comes here on the 29th about 2 or 3 hours before the party. I open the door. Let me take you to the door. I open the door. Oh shit. I almost fell. Said door, okay? I open the door. We're standing right here. We're hugging and kissing, doing all the things. Look at my Ivy. She's so pretty. Doing all the things. And I honestly, my heart was like, I don't even know if my heart was present, okay? I don't even know if my heart was present. It just was feeling like numb. Because I was like, is this really happening right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is this really happening right now? So we get dressed for my party. I live in a high rise in Houston. The party was on the 47th floor of my building. We get dressed. I had about 40 people that was coming to town for this party. It was a Gatsby themed party. He was in a tux that I had picked out. I wore this cute ass dress. If you haven't seen it, it's in the other videos, girl. Just go on my page. The way he was looking at me, let me tell you something, okay? I'm 47. As a single 47-year-old person, I just was like, it's been a long time since my heart felt so much love and like real desire for a person. You know what I'm saying? Because I can kind of in a dating space operate like a dude. Like I don't really get attached easily. Like I could see you today and never see you again. Okay. And I'd be perfectly fine. Never talk to you again. We're good. But this was different. And when he came, he looked exactly like all the video chats that we had, exactly like the pictures. And he was still sure. So we have the party. I was fucking wasted, okay? Because I was having a good time. Me and him was having a good time. He fit right in with my friends. And so you need to know, okay, so let me tell you about Barbados. So now this is the 29th, okay? So for New Year's Eve, which was going to be the 31st, of course, I was going to Barbados because I already had a trip planned with my girlfriend and her boyfriend. Well, I asked him, did he want to go, but he couldn't, okay? And for conflict, and he didn't know about it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going. And he took me to the airport on Sunday morning. His flight left Sunday, that early evening. And he was sad. He was like, I'm sad to see you go. We talked the whole time. On New Year's Day, and then in Barbados, I went to this fabulous party. It was amazing, but that's a whole nother video. I woke up on New Year's Day to 3 housing options for houses to choose from because he wants to get a new house for us. And him telling me that, just casually saying, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to find a jeweler. And what he said to me was, I never want to spend another New Year's without you. And he said, this will never happen again.
Now, she put up a video where she talked about the fact that she has just known this guy and that they are getting married. And people had things to say in the comment section. They were asking her some questions, and she made a follow-up video to address people's concerns.
Girl, get on the Zoom. Let's answer all these questions about the man that I met on Match.com, and we're getting married, and I've known him for now about 32 days. Let's get into it about all these questions about prenups, STD tests, background checks, credit checks, X checks, all the checks. Let's get into it. Grab your tea. Okay, now that I have your attention, let's just all calm down. Because y'all are wearing me the fuck out, okay? With all of y'all's comments. First of all, thank you for all the positive comments. I appreciate y'all. Hold on, let me put you. Oh, and then someone asked about this. What is the thing that was moving me around in the video? It's this. It don't have a name. It's generic. Bought it on Instagram. Okay, it was a gift for Christmas. Thank you. Okay. I love reading all the comments. I love all the love stories that I've seen over the past couple of days and things that y'all have been sharing on different, platforms and stuff that you met your spouse on. Like, I love all of that. So that's really been super dope. But I want to first answer y'all's questions. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, first question. Prenup. We discussed a prenup before we actually met in person. We're responsible adults. Someone said, "Why are you rushing? Why don't you take more time?" Why don't you take more time? Where's your man at? Why are you worried about me taking time? Why are you invested in me taking more time? It's not rushing, it's alignment. Spiritual people know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Someone said background check. That's been covered. We're not dumb. We're really actually responsible adults. I'm 47, he's 52. Family and friends. Our family and friends have been notified. We had conversations over the last few weeks, notifying different people in our life that this type of news is important to. STD check. One of y'all nosy bitches said that. And because I'm here for your shit, we actually did that. Why? Because we're responsible adults. We actually did that. And people saying that, did you do it? Get out of here with your little judgments. Oh, the beautiful what if people. What if he's a narcissist? What if he's a serial killer? What if he's mean? What if he is this? What if he... I don't know. What if your last relationship? What did you do? I don't live in what ifs. I really, honestly, this is a sidebar comment. I really think that people that start off with negative stuff, which most everything is positive. I just want to address all the questions. I think that those people are not successful and are unhappy, because I am a happy, successful person, and I'm just never initially just thinking the negative and the worst of everything. That's just I don't really roll like that, and my life is evidence of that. So I'm just saying, I don't know, might be a correlation. Now let's get into how I manifested this man. Do we need a separate video for that? I think we do. This has been 5 minutes.
Then people still had more questions. Then she made more videos talking about the whole story, how she met him on Match.com, how they met in real life, and what she feels about the whole situation. And then she also put up some videos of the two of them, because some people asked, have you met him? Have you seen him? Was there any awkward feeling when you met and the rest? And she made these videos to address people's concerns. While people were concerned about the fact that she just met somebody in 30 days and she wants to get married to him, and she met him online, she did not know him from anywhere, and she wants to get married to him. They were concerned about his credit score, they were concerned about his past, they were concerned about so many things. So while people were concerned about that, apparently the video got to someone who knew the man. So the best friend of his last ex saw the video, and he made a video talking about what happened between him and a friend who is his last ex, and it was quite revealing.
30 days ago, I met a man on Match.com and we're getting married. Let's get into it.
So last night I saw that TikTok video. And before I continue with my video, I want to make it very clear that I have discussed the situation with my friend and she has given me permission to talk about it here on TikTok. So last night I saw that video and I'm like, this gentleman looks like very familiar, but it's a side view, so I'm not really sure. I sent the video to my girlfriend. My girlfriend calls me. She's like, that's my ex. I was like, are you sure? She's like, that's my ex. Mind you, she dated this man for 9 months, so she knows what he looks like. Either way, because it's a side view, I'm just like, I'm not really too sure. So I went to the woman's page and I zoomed in on the WhatsApp communication on his profile picture, and I can clearly see that that's him, but he's going by a different name. So I start to tell my girlfriend the name, and she cuts me off and she completes his name, and she was like, yes, that's his middle name. His family calls him by that name. However, she always preferred to call him by his first name. So like my mind is blown because I'm like, this man is really recreating y'all relationship. And he appears to be a serial love bomber. He contacted my girlfriend December 27, 2022 via Instagram DM. Her birthday is December 29th. This man sent her, money for her to go to the spa and sent her money for food for her birthday. Within 1 week of communication, he already told her that he loves her. He continued to give her gifts, send her gifts because they live in different states. He continued to make sure that he was in constant communication with her. Like she really felt like this was the real thing. Spiritually, emotionally, like everything just felt like this was great. This is happening for her. It was so serious that he was actually asking her to, come and move out there. He wanted her to stop her master's degree that she was doing in the state that we're living in and come move where he lives, and then she will be able to continue her degree there. And he continually asked her to the point that she got upset, and she told him no, she's not going to do that. And it was insensitive because she has obligations where she lives and she's not willing to just ignore those things. And so he eventually apologized to her for that, for being so pushy about her moving out so quickly. So they continued to stay together. Things were really, really serious. She met his mother, she met his children, he met her family, he met her children, which is a very big thing to her because she dates, but no one gets to meet her children. And congratulations to my girlfriend. She actually graduated December 2023 with honors, coming off of a relationship that she honestly didn't see that was going to end. She, in fact, was at his place in, I believe, around Labor Day. And because they were picking up furniture and they were really setting up for her to make that move to come live out there. What I am pointing out is that when somebody comes to you and they want to tell you that they love you, they want to make it seem like you're the best thing for them, and it's a very short period of time, I think it's very important for you to be cautious, and then for you to think about, are they telling you these things because it's you, or are they telling you because it's them?
So the best friend talked about quite a lot about the friend and the man's relationship. She got the permission of her friend to talk about it. She talked about the love bombing. She talked about the fact that he wanted her friend to relocate to his place, to his city, and the friend has kids and she's also studying, which the present lady who is getting married to him after knowing him for 30 days was willing to do. Anyway, people had a lot of things to say about the whole situation. So let's check out some of their thoughts, and afterwards I'll give my commentary about the whole situation.
So I've been tagged repeatedly in a video of a woman who is engaged to a man that she met 30 days ago on a dating app. And the reason why I didn't comment on it was because when I first saw her video, one of the first things she said was, if you're watching this video, you're on the right side of TikTok. We're not bitter over here. We still believe in love over here. And I thought to myself, just because somebody is trying to warn you about some of the pitfalls in love and dating doesn't mean that they're bitter. So I was like, good luck to her. Congratulations to the happy couple. But since then, I've seen that I guess his ex-girlfriend has come out and basically explained that she also pursued in the exact same way. And she said that it was love bombing. and that he expected her also to give up her career for him and to move for him. And he also said he loved her in a week. And he also said he wanted to marry her in a month. Like, it was the same thing. Like, this is what he does. This is his MO. Is he going to keep asking women until somebody says yes and follow through? I'm not saying this to shade this woman in any way, because the only advice that I would have is to be careful. Because one reason why some men want to move so quickly is because they know they're hiding something. And the faster they move, the less likely you are to discover their secret. When you're moving this fast, you can't find out if this man has an alcohol problem, if he doesn't have a home, if he's jobless, if he's married, if he has more kids than he says he has, or if he has kids at all. Like, you're moving so quickly. How well do you possibly know this man? One of the best pieces of advice that my daddy ever gave me is that you don't know a man until you've seen him angry. In these 30 days, have you even seen this man angry? Like, anybody can pretend to be your Prince Charming if you only give him 30 days to do it. So clearly, she wants our feedback, or she wouldn't keep telling us the information. There's so many reasons a man can pursue you, but love doesn't have to be one of them. All we're saying is be careful. Lastly, let me say this. Whether you've known a man for 30 days or 3 years, a person could still switch up on you and show you a side of them that you never saw coming. People could also meet and marry in 30 days and be married for 30 years. The thing about love is the whole thing is a risk. Every bit of it is a gamble. And to the woman who made this video, I want to say this specifically to you. There are people out there who heard your story and they want to say, I told you so. They want to laugh, they want to point, they want to pop their popcorn, and they want to celebrate being right. But that's not all of us. Some of us have seen this story play out one time too many, and they're just genuinely hoping that you don't get hurt.
Now, this is where the tea starts to happen. As you know, the algorithm be algorithming. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyways, regardless, the algorithm was doing its thing. And someone's best friend saw the video of the girl and was like, let me go through this, and saw the picture of the guy, but it was a side profile. Well, a video of the guy, and it was a side profile. So she was like, this looks like my best friend's ex-boyfriend. Let me send it to her like a good bestie would do. Comes to find out, this guy is her bestie's ex-boyfriend that they just recently broke up on September 24th. 2023. Not only that, she tells us that her best friend gave her the right to share the story, and basically he did the exact same thing to her, where he was asking her to move in, he was asking to marry her, telling her he loves her within a week of knowing her, and they also met on the dating apps. Now, Bestie does say he's going by his middle name instead of his first name, so that's where it's like, why are you doing that? But ultimately, they just tell the girl to be careful because he might be love bombing her, because he even tried to get her bestie to quit going to school, she was working on her master's program. So they just basically advise this girl, be careful. He love bombs. He does this. His stories don't add up. This is why, they broke up. Now, Bestie comes and does a video and basically states, yeah, I'm Bestie. What my best friend said was true. My ex is now dating this girl, and he did the exact same thing to me, down to the trying to make me quit school. And also, he's a liar. There was a lot of red flags that I ignored because I was so in love and all the love bombing. So I would suggest, homegirl, please be careful. Now, original girl comes back on TikTok and basically says, I hope none of my exes come out to TikTok. What I'm trying to say is we are all the same way with our exes. I was the same way with my ex that I was with him. So I wouldn't expect him not to be the same way he was with his ex with me. She said, thank you to the girls for being very respectful and not trying to be rude about it, but that she loves her man and she's going to stick beside him. I think the whole thing is fucking wild, but that's just me. I guess I'm just too damaged to believe in love in less than 30 days, but I don't know.
That lady met that man on Match.com and is marrying him after 30 days. She showed videos and stuff of him, but would not even show his face. People are questioning and she making excuses. Baby, there is only one scenario in which meeting a man and marrying him in 30 days is acceptable, and that means he got to be richer than God and older than Anna Nicole Smith's husband. He got to be about to die, and you finna get all that money. But we could see from his head, because we couldn't see his face, that he's not that old. Who wants to take bets?
So in regards to the 47-year-old woman who is marrying that 52-year-old man that she's only known for like 32 days, this is my only commentary on it. Now, I'm only 26. I'll be 27 in a couple weeks, so I don't have as much life experience as they do, nor dating experience as they do. And I'm in a year-plus relationship, so I'm way out the dating game. However, if I were to be dating, the fact that somebody is stagnant in their dating style would be a super big red flag to me. Because to me, and what I've learned through therapy and what I've learned through school to become a therapist, is that people have certain patterns and behaviors for a reason. Dating and relationships is one of those parts in life that should continue to change you and your patterns and your behaviors as a person. Naturally, you can't really take what you did with the last person into a new relationship, because you should be dating an entirely new, different type of person. So to me, you have a formula of how you date, and it's not going to work on every single woman. However, you subconsciously know exactly what type of woman that formula will work on. Dating and relationships should change you. You're going to have different experiences, or should have different experiences with each new person that you date. Now, of course, like I say, you're going to have the basics, like the kindness, the chivalry, you're going to go on dates. You're probably going to get the nice things, but it should all still be different experiences. I'm not going to take whoever I'm currently dating to the exact same place that I took my ex, that I took the person before them. I'm not going to try to recreate those trips. I'm not going to try to make up for this new relationship what I lacked in that last relationship. You know what I'm saying? And me, even though I'm only about to be 27, if I were 47 and noticed that the person I'm interested in has not switched up their dating pattern at all, that really would raise a red flag for me, because why are you comfortable in stagnancy? But the only thing I can say is she says she's stagnant when it comes to dating, but the thing she's stagnant in when it comes to dating is just like the basic things of care. You're going to continuously give basic care to the people that you care about. The things that he's doing, I personally don't feel like it's just those basic foundational needs of care being met. I really feel like he has a formula when it comes to dating, and he goes specifically for those type of women that formula will work on. That is just my 2 cents.
How can I agree to marry a man that I've only known less than 30 days that I met on Match.com?
Hey, hi. This is what she sounds like with my opinion of her doing these over explanations. Let me some sexury. I don't want to be saved, bitch. I don't want to be saved. Don't save me. I don't want to be saved. Clearly, I can't play the song. That's what she sounds like, and this is what her fiance sounds like. Yeah, and her fiance sounds like this Russell Westhaven, and this is Don't Save Her featuring Crunchy Black and Project Pat. Today you hear the story of Russell Westhaven, the day he tried to save his girlfriend. But you know what? If they like it, I love it. From experience of someone who has survived twice DV and is now in a healthy, loving relationship. Shout out to my ancestors, my therapist, and my spirit guide for confirming what I already knew after I manifested him. But yeah, if you like it, I love it, because every good girl deserves a little love.
Y'all ain't gonna let me live, are you? It might be a full 24 hours ago, I told y'all to take y'all asses to that grocery store and eat them white grapes. And here we are again. Why y'all won't let that girl who getting married after meeting a man 30 days ago live? Who told the ex's best friend to get on TikTok and ruin that girl happiness? Well, it might not be ruined, because sis is living, okay? But my thing is, just the simple fact that you would even try to get on this internet and try to ruin somebody's happy experience. Baby, they say it all the time. What don't work for one will work for the other. Maybe the two of them just weren't compatible. That ex and her best friend need to go on mind their business. Let that girl live off happily.
So y'all know that woman that's getting married in 30 days. She met a man off a Match, and they're going to get married in 30 days or something like that. You know, so she's on her app sharing her experience about how she's in love, and she found her soulmate essentially, and they've only been talking for 30 days or so, and like he's the one. And you know how TikTok spreads like wildfire. So now you have his exes coming up talking about the kind of man that he is, and she saw the video and gave her opinion on everything. And it's like, as a woman, if another woman's telling you how this man is and you're not using your discernment to be like, maybe I should not marry him, let's date first before we get to that level, It's kind of cuckoo. She thinks she's feeling love, but what she's really feeling is limerence. So limerence is a state of being infatuated with somebody that's usually accompanied by delusions, which she clearly has. I mean, she even talks about it in her videos. Or the desire to have an intense romantic relationship with said person, which is what that is. It's the feel-good endorphins you get when you first start talking to somebody because everything about them seems cool, so you're clearly going to ignore all the red flags. So here's the thing, there's no tea to her because she is my Aries sister. We move headstrong. We move without thinking things through sometimes because I've been there before. But to marry somebody and then consider moving in with them is a bit too quick in my opinion. I take those videos into consideration and maybe just kind of like play my cards right with this man to see what he's really about before I commit to somebody to that degree. In one of her videos, she was like, well, if it doesn't work, we can just break up. You're marrying someone. See, I don't know when marriage became this thing of just like play. He's my husband, she's my wife. Now we're getting a divorce. I take that serious. So when I'm committing to someone to that degree, I'm not playing no games. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is, sis, since you posting all the highlights and all the feel-goods, when shit hit the fan, I want to see. I want to see. Don't leave that part out. Don't leave that part out. Not saying it will, but we want to see too.
So y'all know I'm not one to gossip, right? But did y'all see that video of that girl saying that she met this guy on Match.com? They known each other for a month, and they just met, and they're getting married in 30 days. And of course, everybody in the comments is like, girl, run, you know, don't do it, girl. Do a background check, do all this, da-da-da-da, right? Basically, she comes back and she's like, do y'all do background checks on y'all men? Yes, we do. We do. And especially the age that she is, I would think that she would be telling us to do that. Meeting someone and getting married in 30 days is wild. You can be with someone for 2 years and they won't start showing your true colors. Comes back and she's like, where's y'all man? Like, basically, like, I got my man, and y'all don't got anything, right? So everyone is like, you know, it's a canon event. Let's just see how it plays out. When I tell you the algorithm is algorithming, today I'm scrolling down my timeline and I see this girl. She stitched the video and she's like, it's my friend's ex, and he did the exact same thing to her. The story is so similar. And y'all, these women kind of look alike. He has a type, clearly. So basically, he love bombed her friend. She was in a master's program or something, and he tried to make her like quit, basically like give up on her life dreams or something. Y'all can fill me in the comments because I'm just summarizing for y'all. Well, he basically did all that and then left her. Seems like there was some overlap, but she was saying that the story that the girl was saying is lining up with what her friend went through. I don't know, y'all. We just gonna have to let this play out because Miss Mama's over there is basically saying she's not listening to us and she's in her Delulu land. And, you know, of course, there's people in the comments that are supporting her like, girl, forget these people. They're just haters. Yes, we're haters, but we're also watchers too. We're just gonna watch. Craziest thing about this is this lady is 47. 3 years away from 50. It's a canon event, y'all. It is a canon event. Let's just sit back and watch. Y'all didn't hear from me, though.
Girl, it's me. 30 days ago, I met a man on Match.com and we're getting married.
Y'all remember that? I know y'all do because it was just a week ago. Now, I want to believe in love, but not that fast. And if you in your 40s, please do background checks because clearly something is wrong with this man. So y'all done found the man. Y'all done found his ex-girlfriend, fiance, whatever she was. Y'all done found out he was living by another name. And all we needed was a picture, sis. If you was like me, my friends is FBI agents. The first date, the first hour he at my house, we done got his address in his ID. I was waiting for this to happen.
Girl posted a video and she was like, let me tell you the story of how I'm getting married to a man that I just met 30 days ago online. Babe, I don't want to watch that story. I don't even want you to be in that story. Like, I have watched enough true crime that story, I don't think it's a good idea. But anyway, let me not project. It's a little scary to me. I'm here for the wedding bells, but 30 days? Girl, can you at least get your period twice in the relationship? Anyway.
What's that?
The last lady was just something else. Can you at least get your period twice before you even move ahead with the marriage? But basically, everybody was saying the same thing. Slow down, slow down. This thing is not something that you just jump into. Now, a lot of people had things to say about the whole situation. There were so many stitches. And the original creator, the woman that's getting married to the man, saw some of those stitches. And she made a video reacting to those stitches.
We all right, friends? Okay. So the stitches are stitching. So I'm responding to, obviously I can't respond to all the stitches, but there's been lots of stitches about my relationship and his ex and women that he's dated and all the things. And Lord, I hope to God that none of my exes start coming out, because I'm in trouble. Okay, you know I wrote notes because the way my ADHD be acting up. Okay, so one of the videos I saw, and I'm not tagging any of the people because there was a lot, I don't know. Some of them was positive, some of them wasn't. So many people are like, she's crazy, she's delusional, this, that, and the third. But I want to take the time to really respond to the one about the ex. And first of all, I appreciate the friend because she was really respectful, and I think that she had good intentions in the video that she shared. And before I met my boyfriend, he had told me, we both had talked about our exes. And I told him about my ex. He told me about his ex. He told me that she was beautiful and that she was pursuing higher education. I want to say it was a master's degree, but I can't exactly remember. Is it a master or medical? It started with M. He said that she was a good mom and that she really wanted to stay in the city that she was in for stability for her kids, and she did not want to relocate, even though they had talked about relocating and having and potentially getting married. They had those discussions. He said that that they had been dating for, I think he said 10 months, maybe something like that. And that they had met each other's families and all the things. And I told him about my exes and all of that. And he didn't have anything negative to say, but he had told me about that. So the stitches and the things that were being said wasn't alarming to me. Now, the thing that I think that people want to be alarming and they want me to be like, red flag warning, is that the women that have dated him said that he treated them the same way. And I really have to be honest about this. Y'all ready? Because I got a confession to make. I'm basically the same person with all of the people that I date. Like, I'm funny the same. I rub their backs the same. I get the massages the same. It's a lot. That's very similar because it's just me. It's just who I am. So, one of my ex-boyfriends, we had this conversation, and not today, but when we were dating, like years ago, because I've been broke up with him for several years now. But we talked about that, and he told me, he was like, I treat everybody the same. So I'm not really alarmed by that. Like, people have a rhythm in how they do things. If a man is chivalrous, he opens the door for all the women. If he isn't, he doesn't. If he helps women with their bills, he probably helps you and the last woman that he was with. If he, will help out with the kids and the last woman, he probably helped her too. So I don't really see that as a red flag.
Now, her video is over 8 minutes long. I cannot play all of that. But in the video, she was just addressing some of the concerns that people were talking about. And she eventually said in the video that they've agreed that if it doesn't work out, they would go on their separate ways without any hard feeling. She talked about prenup. She talked about a lot of things. Now, my own thoughts about the whole situation. Yes, meeting somebody after 30 days or dating somebody for 30 days and then marrying the person, it's not a guaranteed recipe for disaster, because we've seen people that knew each other for a short period of time, got married, and they have been married for ages. Married 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. And we've also seen people that have dated for 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. get married and then divorce after 1 year or even 4 months. I've seen people that after 4 months they decided to go their separate ways. So the fact that you know somebody for a short time or a long time is not really a recipe for a successful and long marriage. But that being said, the issue that I have with the whole thing is that in 30 days, without even being in close contact, without having without seeing each other like every day, I don't think you can know somebody in 30 days like that. Like meeting a person online, then deciding, I think they even decided online to get married before they even met each other or something. But for me personally, 30 days is too short to know me. I'm not even talking about the person. Me, in 30 days, you cannot know me. You cannot know how I am when I'm angry. You cannot know everything about me because I'm very weird, and 30 days is too short. 30 days is even too short to even do a proper checkup on the person. Check up on his family, check up on things he has done in the past. 30 days, in my own opinion, is too short. Now, another thing that I find quite disturbing is the way she was reacting to people's concern. People are leaving comments and asking, do you think it's right? Or what of this? What of that? And she was telling them, oh, what of your own man? What of your own this? What of your own? I was like, That's not the way to reply people's comments. I know that she feels like, oh, people might be bitter because in one of her videos she's like, this is the right side of TikTok that is not bitter, that still believes in magical things and the rest. But the thing is, we have to be smart about it. And she's 47-year-old. She's not a baby. She's not a child. She's not a teenager. She should know some of those things are really important to think about. But she also said she has been married before, and I feel like she said that if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So she's going into it like, let me just try. But the thing is, I don't think that marriage should be like, let me just try. That's one of the things that's going on right now. People just say, if it doesn't work, I'll go out. But I don't think that marriage should be entered into like that. But then again, she's 47-year-old. She's not a baby, like I said. So I hope she knows what she's doing. I hope she's taking precaution to avoid a lot of issue. I hope the guy is not somebody that is a serial. I just hope that she finds what she's looking for. I hope she finds the happiness that she's looking for. Any which way, I want to hear your thoughts about the whole situation. What do you think about the whole situation? Do you think it's a good thing she's doing? Do you think she should be careful? Do you think she should wait? She should pause before stepping into marriage with this person? Do you think she should take the risk of marrying this person, especially as she's just known him for 30 days? Do you think it's a bad idea? Do you think that she's going to regret it later on? I would love to hear your thoughts about the whole situation. So please leave your comments in the comment section and let's get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like videos such as this and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.